scheming and looking hard. I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get Milky's gonna. I get money, money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask kids. I stole your girl while you were in prison, jail for MC. You was jealous, it's all your fault. Milk is chillin'.
It's about that time.
Oh, we're on the road.
I'm going to call it right now. Guaranteed win one. You heard it here.
Oh, okay.
All right, he took me.
Oh, he can't guard me. Come
Nice.
on.
Good take, Brian.
Brian special. Back to you.
Nice
Green
bean.
beans.
Peel.
Love it.
That's you, Brian.
Right wing.
All
Green
day.
beans.
Let's go. Speed and shooting. That's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time...
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? You take a look at Philadelphia, in position to close it out tonight, sweep the series, and celebrate.
But these home fans are hoping it won't be tonight. If nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's AI in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Chris Paul. Now here's Williamson. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it. Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's AI with the drive. Back to Embiid. Can't get it to drop, so the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
And the shot goes.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior. You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
From 12 feet, it's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's AI. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Ball finds Thompson. Embiid against Ingram. On the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Paul. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Pelicans, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Embiid. Right wing. Back to Harris. The layup misses. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to start. All with it. Picked up by Simmons. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Down low. Here's AI. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Paul. Driving in. That one falls.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah. 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by AI. Bryant, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Tobias Harris. The Pelicans trail. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Williamson inside. Covered by Bryant. Williamson, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
On the take. Offensive board. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Bagley. Back to Ingram. Left side Bagley. Got it. Good job at the low post.
Outstanding decision making by Ingram there. Working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Here's AI. Covered by Ingram. Here's AI. Banked it in on the glass. 10 points for him.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. All with it. Picked up by Simmons. Here's Bagley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists. Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. It's scooped up. Pass to AI. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too. Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
First free throws.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Lewis in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And he gets that one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert. Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He scored 27 points and really helped stretch the floor, opening up those driving lanes. A superstar performance, which has become the norm for him. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him. You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to AI. Thompson pulls it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Williamson gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter, adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he lobs it up, and Williamson throws it down.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down. Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Outside Paul. Williamson up top. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Here's A.I. And it's in there. 16 points for him.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight. I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear. Hey guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them. I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Bagley's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Embiid. Now here's Bagley. Pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harris. That one's wide left.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Yeah. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
The line for Philly, number 77.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Up top, Paul. With 4 on the clock. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sixers ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Philadelphia shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's A.I. in at the 2.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well. You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Embiid. It's intercepted. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Williamson passes to Paul. Yes, the turnaround.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting for Philadelphia, number 77. One shot.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. This one for 3. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Hits the trifecta.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Paul. Good D by Simmons.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And that was good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well. And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Bagley's checked in for the Pelicans. Lewis comes in for Chris Paul. Tice is checked in for the Sixers. Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And he makes it. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Graham's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Bryant's checked in.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established. Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. Maxey, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
AI uses the glass on the layups. He has 29 now.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Here's Maxey. Graham covering. Over to the left wing. Inside. Tice, right side. Here's AI. He's got 31. Here's Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass. Bryant's got his first points of the night.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Ingram. Here's Hayes. And he comes up with a bucket. Hayes has got his second bucket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to AI. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's foul.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Brandon Ingram out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Tristan Thompson. That's the Pelicans 5.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out. Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, the incredible court vision of Paul. He gets the ball to his guys where they can do something with it.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Williamson. Outside Paul. Back to Williamson. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
Here's A.I. Offensive board. Embiid, good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Ball against Harris. Paul into the lane. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make them earn it at the line. Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Pass to A.I. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 36 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game. You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense. Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Paul. Ingram, pass to Paul. Excellent D there from Embiid. The Sixers leading. He stops. He pops. Yeah, no good. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that one's good. A.I.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now. Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Here's A.I. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Here's A.I. The 17-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. Once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
And the Pelicans call time here. They trail by 6. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
To the right wing. Simmons against Paul. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Mr. Clutch coming through. Chris Paul in a situation where there are must-have points. He cashes in. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock. And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away. Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Money!
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5.
And right here, they can't waste any time. No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
He connects!
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And an intentional foul. Stops the clock.
Shooting for Philadelphia, number 77, taking 2 shots.
Good on first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Outside Ingram. Outside Paul. Takes the 3. And they've done it. The Philadelphia 76ers have won the NBA championship.
And you talk about a defining moment. This is it. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. They played so well. They deserve every bit of this NBA championship moment.
Hey, it's the ultimate accomplishment, right? This team has leaned on its solidarity all year, Grant.
You know, B.A., when guys want to play for one another, the sum becomes greater than its parts. This club really bonded together in the face of adversity, time and time again, standing tall as one.
Boy, it's been a beautiful thing to watch. And a special thanks to everyone out there from 2K Sports. We couldn't make it happen without you. Good night and be well.
Nice to see everybody.
Hey, congratulations on winning the NBA championship.
Hey, yo, thank you, Frank, man. Look, I like to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad. Yo, this is for y'all. Thank you for holding me down. Also, yo, shout out to my high school coach and my boy, Ricky. What's up, Ricky?
Well, what does it feel like in this moment right now to sit there and just realize, hey, I'm a world champion?
It's surreal, man. I'm not too sure it's sunk in yet. It's just one of those things where you just keep repeating it to yourself, like, we won the championship. Yo, Frank, we won the championship. That's incredible. I don't know how it gets much better than this, honestly.
So what are you thinking about in this moment right now?
And it's the journey that we've been on as a team. Myself personally, my family, Ricky, my friends, the folks that's been with me all along. I want to do something nice for them, you know. Maybe I take them down to the mall and, you know, get everybody a new Saison.
Okay, well, when you came into this league, did you imagine you would be sitting right here talking about this so soon?
Look, Frank, I'd be lying if I said no. I thought I could dominate, and here we are. You know, I never waste time doubting myself. This world is full of people who will tell you that you can achieve your dreams. Meanwhile, the only people who are going to believe in you is, for one, yourself, your family, maybe a couple of good friends. So, yeah, I picture myself sitting here. I manifested this.
Well, congratulations on fulfilling that vision.
Thank you. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
MVP.
Looking hard, I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get Milky's gonna I get money I got stunts call me honey if they feel real hot, that's how it is, you can ask kids, I stole your girl while you were in prison, jail for MC, you was jealous, it's all your fault, Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin', what more can I say, top billing, that's what we get, got it good, and since you understood, would you clap your hands you clap if you, and if you're dumb, you ask why, I am from that do or die, the audio too, the two's audio, I got a brother and his name's Gizmo, Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin', what more can I say, top billing, that's what.
Here for it. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
I just tore my ACL, but I'm all right. I got you.
I got you out.
Nice. Hey,
Danny is greening everything.
Green machine.
okay, Danny, I see you. You take it. Take him. Wrap it up.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Frazier is out there with Russell. Then it's Zach Levine. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got A.I. Williamson out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Morant. And it's Boyd in at the 3, the small forward. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that have the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
And Embiid, the reigning MVP of the league. Wow. An incredible year, Greg, for him, and very well deserved.
Well, you couldn't ignore the production MP had. The numbers don't lie, and it all added up to the highest individual honor the NBA has.
LaMelo Ball.
And Morant's got the ball here for Philadelphia. A.I. left side. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
Williamson, the pass to Embiid. And that one drops for him. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is why you feed Embiid the rock. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done inside.
Outside, Levine. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morant. Over Levine. Goes back up. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
Hammering the boards. That's what you want. Hammering the old boards. I mean, Embiid putting his size to good use.
Outside, Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by A.I. Excellent D there from A.I.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Morant. Driving the lane, and that one's good. A.I.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Absolutely not. In his mind, no one can stop him no matter the size.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Some changes for Charlotte. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Frazier. And Bouknight comes in for Zach LaVine. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Williamson with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hornets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. That's shooting to get this game underway. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Ball, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Good on the triple.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. They're jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Both teams changing it up here. .119 left here in the first quarter. Kuzma passes to Bridges. Here's Bouknight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And you get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Jones checked in for Mikal Bridges.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's their only option.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And both free throws good for A.I. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Bouknight. Guarded closely. Ball with the bucket.
Well, he's already developed as a shooter, and he's going to get more consistent as he gets stronger.
The 76ers leading by 10. With the drive, and A.I. throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Defensively, Embiid can take over a game. Big block for him right there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Ball no good.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And Simmons slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got his second basket.
Slick move right there by Ball, using the screen to shake off the defender.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers lead by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jones. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Book Knight. And it's Harrington in at the 1. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. You can't forget about guys like Dirk Nowitzki. You had to play two ways. Then if you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
Great D that time from Favors. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And the basket by Harrington.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
High post Favors. Unloads from 13. Tries again, and the layup is good. Favors has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They swipe it. It's stolen by Harrington. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Jones. Trying to get open is Robinson.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he should play.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
But that's what coaches are paid to do, right?
Clock runs out, and we're headed to halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Morant is out there with AI. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Boyd in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Bridges misses. Philadelphia leading by 9. Inside, Bridges with the steal. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Ball finds Levine. Free throw line jump shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 8.
Oh, smart move by Levine. Now look, with how teams defend him, he'll get this shot all day.
Philadelphia moving the ball. AI, no good.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. And with LaMelo Ball, he's still struck. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. Russell dishes to Frazier. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Feel great thinking about LaMelo and this team. He's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
17-foot shot on the way. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Williamson.
See the improvement, Zion wanting to involve his teammates, especially when they're open.
Outside, Russell. Back the ball to the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that.
Robinson's checked in for the Hornets. The 76ers leading by 11. Morant kicks to AI. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 14 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bridges outside. The pass to Levine. Russell high post. Working on Williamson.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
2 minutes.
AI up top. 14 points for him. And it's Russell with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
For 3, Levine. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Williamson. Rebound collected by Levine. Hornets trail by 13. Bridges outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Robinson, that's good.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right, fans, it's Eastern time. We got 3 shows. The whistle, make the noise.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Out left to the wing. A 3 ball. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from AI. AI's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
The 76ers leading by 12. Here's AI. He takes it in.
Good eyes right there by Saison. Finding a guy who can set up the score.
46 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Robinson. Back to Harrington. Pass to Kuzma. over Simmons. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Nailed from three-point land. 22 points for AI.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Booknight. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's AI. Lays it up off the glass. AI's got 15 points in just the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Well through 3. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
Substitution for the away team.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter, and that one's good. AI.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Embiid with the steal. AI right side. And AI throws it down hard.
What a pass from Durant. He does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know what? They've been hitting the boards hard, and it's paid off with a bunch of second chance points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Free throw, no good for AI. Levine wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
Okay. Incredible handles on this play. I see you, Levine. He's so sensational and creative for himself.
AI passes to Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Levine inside the three-point line. Gets an open look and hits.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Ball against Morant. AI. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hornets trail by 15. Bridges outside. Pass to Frazier. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Russell with a wide open look. It's 3-pointers off the mark. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. A nice shot by AI.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Frazier, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Morant dishes to Embiid. Boyd the pass to AI. The shot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. He paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Kept alive. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
To the middle. Bertans' shot is good.
I like that. Get Bertans involved in painted it. He has the height to do some damage.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Down low, here's Kuzma, and the shot goes in.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Here's AI. The 76ers with another miss. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Look at all the fans here for our home opener. I love that.
There we go.
Good finish. Good pass.
I like the unselfish play, though. Like, we're passing well. Ooh, nice play.
Oh, good take.
Come on, give me that.
Good taste.
Yes. Wow.
They are hunting these threes.
Nice take.
Very nice. Good choice.
Rodney.
The borough of Brooklyn. That's the local. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Ja Morant. Joel Embiid is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's AI in at two guard. And for the Nets... and some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player. I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Yeah, that one's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early, I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Knocked away. Pass to Moran. To the left wing. Into the lane. And that one's good. AI.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Burton. He played a great game against Boston. Inside, Hamilton laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
We've watched Moran get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Person. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. From the wing, again, the Sixers score.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Craig. Doesn't matter, just make shots.
Shot by Hamilton, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's AI. Misses off the right iron.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Good on the bucket. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From behind the arc. Philadelphia, the rebound. From the arc. He can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Carter. Here's Hamilton. The fader. It's a rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Well, just a little too physical.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
That one drops. He ties it up. The 76ers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Zion Williamson out there with Joel Embiid. And it's AI in it to shooting guard. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He contributed 35 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Burton gets the bucket. Give him 8.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Pass to AI. Drives to the hoop. Another shot. Out left to the wing. Rebound Brooklyn.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Brad.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Misses from the corner.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Burton. Over Williamson. Burton misses. The Sixers trailing. Here's AI. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second
pass to Carter. Williams grabs the board.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
A minute 37 left in the second quarter. Oh, got a piece of it.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Brooks, he's checked in for Portis. Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Burton, pounded by Moran. Shot from 12. The rebound by Favors. Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. And that one's good. AI.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the 3-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Brooks, and he sinks the 11-footer. Brooks has got 7. The Sixers leading. Outside Moran. Pass to AI. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Hurston's shot is good. 12 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's AI. Good. And the setup by Moran. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And so it's Philadelphia earning this break in the act. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Sixers making a change here. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's AI in at the 2. Tipped away. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
One thing that seems undeniable, on the floor, off the floor, and social media, it doesn't matter, Embiid's presence looms extremely large.
Pass to Burton. Six to shoot. Denied by Moran.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Williamson for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Person. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 15.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Carter. And he lobs it up top. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Brooks. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Substitutions for your Nets. Joe Harris.
To shoot. Brooks outside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. They shoot again. And again no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's AI. That three's off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Harris outside. And again no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first foul, team second. Shooting for Philadelphia, number 77. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Turner, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Bryant in for Brooks. And the 76ers making a change here. A difficult situation for Brooklyn.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. 1 more and he's done.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Harris has got 6.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
The first one falls. And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker, Doris?
I think it's probably his IQ. The fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots.
Maxey, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Here's Person. Favors covering. Pass to Turner. No good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And that one's good. AI.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Bryant. 17-foot shot on the way. That's short off the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, how about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Harris finds Bryant. Soft touch off the glass. Bryant's got his second basket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's good for 2.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Harris. Here's Hamilton. And that one's good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's AI. Takes it inside. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 17-point game. We've got Miles Turner. Dylan Brooks is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Thomas Bryant. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, you love to see Miles Turner get going from right here, right? This is his spot. This is where he's money.
Pass to A.I. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swap by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Here's Burton. On the wing, Brooks. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Well, the 76ers shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Oh, got that one up quick. 37 points for him.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Here's A.I. And that one hits the back iron. The Nets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Harris. From deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's A.I. Brooks defending. A.I. no good. Well, the Nets shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Burton. And the Nets miss again. Here's A.I. and he drives in.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature. Puts the pass on time and on target.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's A.I. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Maxey. Here's A.I. Harris outside. Here's Maxey. Here's A.I. Covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Maxey. No good on the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Now here's Turner. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
You have to respect the impact Miles Turner has on the defensive end of the floor. He's led the league in blocks, and that is no easy task in an NBA full of aggressive defenders.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And I think you have to attribute Turner's defensive prowess to more than just his physical gifts.
Oh, my goodness, no question. It's his awareness, right? There is a talent to anticipating shooters and when they want to release the basketball. It isn't just a matter of using length and agility. It's about the IQ as well.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the 76ers.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson.
I need us to huddle up. We need to get back.
No threes, still threes.
One stop, no threes, and we know who's going to take it. I got him.
Okay.
I was right there. I'm right there.
That was a tough game. It came within a couple of stops, and they greened some key shots. We missed a couple opportunities there. It was tough. It was still tight. Competitive game, yeah?
We shot 8 of 10. They just shot 8 of 8. So I don't know how much else we could have done.
That's right.
Now we need to see whether Team 2K TV can live up to the challenge.
Hustling Philadelphia on I-95, a gorgeous night for basketball. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Ivica Zubac, Harden out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Augustine in at the four-man position. And for Philadelphia, Morant is out there with AI. And there's Embiid. Then there's Williamson. And it's Boyd in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harden. He's guarded by AI. Harden with it. They really needed more from him in that loss to Washington. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant outside. Here's AI. Up and in on the way. AI's got his second basket of the game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
On the wing, Green. Harden up top. Back to Green. From the arc. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And that one's good. Morant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic with it. AI picks him up. They need this. And Doncic lays it in.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Over in the corner, Green. Back to Doncic. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. Certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Brown's checked in for Zubac.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Bucket is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
From deep Harden. They get the rebound. And it's Brown on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
AI offline with his 3. Average trailed by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Terry with it. Favors picks him up. Dort against Harris. Here's Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
AI up top, defended by Dort. Simmons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty much.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Well, a free throw drops for Embiid. Right, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
On the floor for Dallas. Martin out there with Doncic. And it's Green. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Augustine in at the 4 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Nets was outstanding. He scored 41 points, and he was really dialed in from 3.
Might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
From deep Harden. Here's Zubac. John Morant grabs the rebound. Here's AI. Passes it to Boyd. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. His passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Zubac with it. Now defended by Embiid. Zubac the best to Doncic. Clock at 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. AI outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Harden, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for AI.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. against Doncic. The three. The shot, no good. He gets it up. Doesn't go that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from AI.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Williamson out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's John Morant. Then it's AI. And it's Boyd in at the 3. Mavericks trail by 3. Harden outside. Back to Green. Now the pass to Zubac. From outside the arc. Shots good by Green. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Boyd the pass to AI. To the inside. And Embiid the bucket on the assist by AI. Embiid's got 6.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, it's a pretty intelligent ball.
With it, AI picks him up. Green kicks to Harden. Another 3 for Dallas.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
AI outside. Driving in, and AI throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And the 7th.
Substitution on the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Dallas again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike.
And he knocks down the first one. Zion Williamson's checked in for the 76ers. And both free throws good for Zubac.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And the dunk by Williamson.
What a leap by Williamson. Fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Williamson.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. For the lead, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows that.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's A.I. Count that bucket. A.I.'s got 23 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
A nice shot by A.I.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Doncic dishes to Brown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. 76ers ahead, up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Green is out there with Brown, and it's Augustine in at the 4. And he drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Mavericks trail by 5. And here is DiVincenzo. Augustine passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
A.I. outside. To the left side wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Williamson kicks to Morant. Passes it to Boyd. Back to A.I. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Brown. DiVincenzo passes to Augustine. Outside, Green. Back to DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Makes it. And the next one could tie it up. And the Mavericks with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Moses Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. To the left wing. Williamson left side. Pass to A.I. Here's Embiid. And the layup ball.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's the foul. It'll go on A.I. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Morant. Now Doncic shoots over Morant. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Boyd the pass to A.I. Into the lane. And A.I. throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Allow a crazy fan. Get a free t-shirt.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
And they double up Doncic. Zubac kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On the wing, there's Embiid, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded by A.I. And there it is for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
To the middle. There's A.I. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. 34 points for A.I.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Doncic fires from way outside. That shot off the mark. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Back to A.I. The pass to Boyd. Williamson looking it over. To Boyd, 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. There's Embiid. It falls.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls. Get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And A.I. throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
You take those all day long.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Inside, he's looking for Embiid and finds him. Here's A.I. Williamson from long range. Offensive rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. That's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds. That's right. No other option but to foul.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Second one is good. He's both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's what you take.
And with this much time, they should be able to draw the play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for Philadelphia, Yavara. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those 3 minutes.
So the 76ers win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is...
Really, really nice job applying defensive pressure in tonight's win. How much does film work contribute to being able to play the passing lanes like you did tonight?
It's a more natural feel, you know. I'm not leaning on film study when I'm out there. For the most part, I'm seeing my ball, I'm seeing my man, and reacting. That's basic stuff.
Oh, okay, so you don't look at film then?
I watch film, yeah, of course, but when it comes to skills, which is what you asked me about, it's more gut instinct than anything. It's reacting to the play as it develops.
All right, okay, that makes sense. Appreciate your time, MP.
Yeah, no problem.
Danny's pesky.
Tied with Vanilla Ice Dogs. Let's go.
Hit me again.
Nice.
All day.
Good switch.
No way, I'm there.
Oh, no, Daddy.
Oh,
Daddy got us. Hey, Brian.
There it is.
Oh.
He's got to take him. We got to watch him in the middle. He's just...
Yes, we.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back. The NBA on 2K Sports. Allie.
Thanks so much.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And for the 76ers, Zion Williamson out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's AI in at the 2 spot. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And there's the drive. Pass to Morant. Over to the wing, and the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. To the paint. A nice shot by Brown.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
About a minute into this first quarter. To the inside, Middleton. And the shot goes in.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
They double-team Brown. Down low. Free throw line jumper. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Tries it from 19. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Philadelphia foul. Number 77. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Over Williamson.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Driving to the basket, and that one's good. AI.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, right side. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, he can go either through or around the defense. That's what you love about Giannis and his agility and his strength.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Takes a 3. That shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Holiday passes to Middleton. Here's Nora. Oh, ripped away. Here's AI. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Inside, Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Middleton outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 12 points for him.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. AI goes back up. Oh, a nice bucket inside from Embiid. Embiid's got 6 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, great D that time from Harris. The shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Sixers on top, up by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
See that go right now.
The Sixers going with a whole new group out there. Joel Embiid is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's AI in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, AI in the last match against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 36 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, that, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Brown. They double-team Brown. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Pass to A.Hamed. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pounded by Morant. To the middle. That shot off the mark. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Outside, Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Philadelphia liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Bruce Brown. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Good D by Middleton. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow him out there.
Down low. Pass to A.Hamed. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. From deep. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
To the wing on the left. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
On the wing, Holiday to the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket. He can run the floor.
Timeout called on Milwaukee.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Favors checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Ja Morant. Holmes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. Back to Holmes. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
The assist goes to...
Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top, it's guard that guy.
2 minutes.
Here's AI. Middleton covering. Back to Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Holiday passes to Holmes. A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. It's Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Neto's checked in for Middleton.
Substitution.
Here's AI. 22 points for him.
They're making it look easy out there. Just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Neto. Fires the 3. The rebound by Maxey.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's AI. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Williamson's checked in for the Sixers. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
And that one's good. AI.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Holiday. Here's Holmes. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. With 1 on the clock. Can't connect. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Ben Simmons is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's AI in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact, where players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Ja Morant comes in for Maxey. And the
substitution on the court. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, B.A.? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
Here's A.I. going inside, and that one is stopped right through.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
The Bucks have gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. It's tipped.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Springer. Here's A.I. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Driving inside.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And Milwaukee shooting 40% from the field in this one. Middleton outside, and they double up Middleton down low. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Pass to A.I. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. First one falls for him. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And so he hits both. Here's Milwaukee.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game. An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Up and in on the layup.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's A.I. to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Maxey gets the 3 to fall.
Showing us that killer instinct right there. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Lynn. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire team.
lost, and that was like a 33-footer. I thought we said no threes, you guys.
Sorry, Lexus.
I would love to take one more crack at the community.
Okay, one more chance to get this W. We need a strategy here, you guys. I need to bring the team together. That's my job. I am the glue that holds it all together. So what's our strategy?
Well, we're all quick, so we're going to attack the bigs.
I was just saying, maybe we can try to space out again, like go to the corners and have one person drive and see how they commit.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. I feel like spread the floor, do what we were doing well in game one. I'm going to guarantee, like I did.
The Pistons early, arriving at the arena. Hard to imagine. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from...
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got R.J. Barrett. Walton is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Luol in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, they've got John Morant. And Embiid is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's A.I. and it's Boyd in at the small forward. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass, nice assist.
Here's A.I. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. So it's Detroit now. Walton with the ball. Dishes to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Walton with the ball. A.I. picks him up. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 5 now.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And one thing about John Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
And A.I. gets it to go on the assist by Morant. And it's 6 points for A.I. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Pistons have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Cunningham kicks to Walton. Passes to Cunningham. And here's Jackson. Here's Barrett, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Harris is checked in for the 76ers.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Here's Springer, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to A.I. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Number 77.
That one is no good. Pistons trail by 6. On the court for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Kendrick Nunn out there with Hayes. And it's Collins in at the center. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Bucks was a man possessed. He scored 41 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'm telling you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And Tice gets it to go.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Bay. 7 points in the game. Simmons pulls it in.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Harris passes to AI. And it's Tice in the corner. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
And AI comes to help. Out to the wing. Here's Nunn. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they repeatedly moved inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And there's the try. And AI throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham looking it over. Morant comes with the double team. Barrett wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Detroit.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Walton against Morant. Cunningham inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now, here's AI. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Embiid. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got his second bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
Cunningham passes to Walton. 34 seconds left in the second quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
Williamson kicks to AI. 76ers moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. And a close game so far through the first. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from AI.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
They've got Embiid. AI is out there with Morant. Then there's Williamson. And it's Boyd in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. They get it again. Out to Morant. Here's AI. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Good on the three-point shot.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And there's the pass to Barrett. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Barrett's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Out to the right wing. Tries it again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, 77% from the line. They can easily get the job done here.
And both free throws good for AI. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Cunningham. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Fires, high post. They get it back. And he makes good on the way.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Pass to Hayes. Jackson with it. Grant trying to break free. Reverses. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Favors. AI outside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And the 76ers call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Jarrett Favors. Trains the three-pointer. AI's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by AI. Here's Bay. Jackson trying to break free.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And AI with the basket on the assist by Morant. AI's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now here's Hayes. T right on him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Nunn finds Bay. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's none. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
AI outside. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and he also didn't give up on that possession.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's AI missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He buries the long-range jumper.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the three by Detroit. And the rejection by Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
In the air, and it's good on the way.
R.J.
Barrett's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Cunningham is out there with Walton. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Luol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That one good for 2.
Hey, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Walton. Passes it to Luol. Now Walton. Oh, Barrett. Headed by Simmons. Barrett, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Here's Cunningham. Here's the drive. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
AI dishes to Embiid. Back to AI. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. AI's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Simmons inside. Barrett covering. Here's AI. And AI throws it down home.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Team.
76ers foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Williamson comes in for Simmons, and it's John Morant in for Maxey.
Calling for the ball in crucial moment. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Barrett for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 76ers have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive output. And Walton sends it back. Feeds it to Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. Versatile guard / forward. He wants to keep improving.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by AI. A.I.'s got his 7th assist here tonight. Pistons trail by 3. There's 1:17 left in the game. And again, it's the Pistons missing. 76ers are gone. 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, here's Walton. He's guarded by A.I. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. Yes!
This is what I like about John Morant. He stayed open to all options. Right there by the open man.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Your Sixers dancing.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cunningham, guarded by Morant. Yes!
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again if they're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point distance.
Number 77.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And here's Cunningham. Barrett kicks to Walton. Off target from 3-point range. Here's A.I. And A.I throws it down.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K